Okay, well, not quite. Okay, so this is going to resize a little bit on your screen and make it big again. Um, but anyway, let's fit the screen. Now I want to pull that down slightly. Does that work? That works. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, I apologise for everyone for whom this is literally just in the middle of their day. Enjoy a random stream. Hello, Azza. Yeah, okay, so let me know what the image quality looks like, because I've tried something different here. I'm trying to... So I'm currently on... So normally I do these streams, etc. I have two laptops set up, but I am now at home, and it's not really practical for me to use both laptops to do this at the moment. So this is now with me trying it on just one. And so that means I've made on my screen, I've made game resolution, etc. smaller, so you'll probably notice these chat boxes being bigger, because I've just basically zoomed out and then zoomed back in. But this means now on the right hand side of my screen I can see chat and everything, which is nice. So yeah, how did move back to uni? Surprisingly well. A friend very nicely helped out with me carrying getting bags to the car, etc., because normally that was awful. But yeah, it's good to be back, and the lab report is finally done. You have no idea how happy I am to say that. It's very good. Yeah, thank you very much, Nikki. Chavette. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, it is due in about half an hour, but I've already submitted it. I will probably at about 4 o'clock have a panic check when I'm not certain, when I begin to wonder, wait, did I actually submit it? But yeah, I put everything down. Had some fun. I'm sure there's stuff I will have missed. I won't have included. They'll have wanted me to include it, which is a little bit frustrating. But you know what? I did it. I'm quite happy. I got some fun analysis in there. For a physics report, I would not think that it should include a citation on how economic statistics were used in World War Two. But there's a cool thing called the German tank problem, which actually a variant of that actually came up being quite useful in the report. So yeah, very 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 weird. But anyway, I just now was like, I've done quite a bit of work over the past few days. I'm just kind of want to sit back and muck around playing a game. So that's what this is. Yeah, how's life going for everyone here? You're having a good day. Yeah, currently just grinding this account up a little bit. Touch of server lag there. Nothing serious. It's like might as well get some faction tokens, get some levels together, see if we can get this guy up to rank 2 faction gear, because that would be really nice. And we've also got, I don't think I've even, I think I've got the other classes. I don't think I've tested them out yet. I probably should do that. I'm not doing too badly on faction tokens. Like it. I want to start grinding some spiders. I love how the view accounts for the streams is a serious function of the day, because of the day and time of day. Hello, Winston. Oh no, Dark Spidling. I'm out of here. This is not ending well. Do I have anything in my inventory that might help me not die? No. Yeah, hello, Winston. This is just I was just in the mood for a stream, so here we are. Good to see you. Trying to figure out you got the staircase to equip in the helmet slot. Is this Uchu? I'm assuming it's Uchu with something like that. Yeah, I know lots of servers have things where models end up getting equipped in the in slots. Not totally certain how that happens. I know that was the thing on LCDRU. Yeah, it definitely is possible. I don't know if it's possible to attach objects to your character without client modding very easily, but like, I mean, there's a Jamester video where he where it's Lego Universe, but every item is the Venture Explorer. Okay, must admit, it's a lot easier to farm spiderlings like this. I'm gonna try and not just kite them from afar, because that kind of feels a little bit like cheating. So, well, no, I'm gonna, if I end up kiting them from afar, like, I'll be fine with that, but I'm not going to aim to kite them from afar, because that feels a little cheap. And if nothing else, like, it's kind of bad practice when the actual game comes out. By the way, how's background noise on this? Because I've still got the noise reduction enabled, but yeah, well, this feels a little bit fairer if I at least get in range where it can shoot back. Yeah, I've still got noise reduction enabled, but I don't know how well it's working. Let's pick up. So we're gonna have a mission here. It will become a daily mission later on, but the server can tell the client to equip whatever in whatever slot. Okay, I did not know that, but I guess that means it's possible without client modding. Yeah, but in that case, go ahead, rendered space. Good luck. Noise reduction's working fine, brilliant. I'm gonna give this guy a bit of a chance. I love ranged weapons. Genuinely, so nice. It's just nice to not be, like, instantly web attacked. Like, that makes a huge difference. Yeah, playing on a smaller screen is, I must admit, a little bit weird, but it's not. I'm getting used to it very quickly, so not too much of a concern. And yeah, for now, it's just, I mean, it's just levels and faction tokens we want to grind up, right? I mean, faction tokens aren't even that much of a concern right now, because it's not like I'm specifically saving for a faction kit at the moment. I mean, I will be, but not right now. Okay, general. What do I want? I want world achievements. I don't know. I guess I'm attacking something over here. World achievements, Avant Gardens. Let's see what this is left to do. Oh god, it's still there. I thought it had smashed. I think another one spawned. Oh no. This is not good. Get away. Okay, I mean, when I said get away, I did not mean walk towards the other spiderling. Help. This is why I should not try and, like, scroll through achievements. But I mean, I'm still always going to. But this is why I really shouldn't. I'm gonna get killed here. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Creative opportunity, flag hunter. Neither of those are possible. What's that? Speedy scout. Making friends should be possible. Making more friends should be possible. Avant Guardian, those are just grinding tasks. Robo repair, that robo repair shouldn't be too hard to get. Don't menu and drive, oh indeed. The monument medals won't work. Pet tamer can't do it. Pod person rocket roundup, yeah, but those will just come with grinding. Monument maintenance, I don't think works. Maybe it does. There definitely are things you can build. I can do it on my own. You can't get. Okay. That's what we're looking like for that. What do we like down here? Nimbus Station Achiever. I mean, that's for if you have achievements. I'm going to get my money back first. One thing I would really like in the game is if you could attack whilst in midair. Like, particularly ranged weapons, because, like, you can do this. You can do your running jump attack whilst in the air, and, like, that's good. It maintains momentum, etc. It would be really nice and pretty cool, though, if you could, like, actually shoot things whilst in midair. Like, I don't know. I don't feel it will be overpowered or anything. I feel like it would just make the gameplay flow a little more nicely. It's personal opinion, but just, I don't know. It'll be nice if I could just run and like throw. I mean, okay, so it would make certain things easier. It would, for instance, make it if I'm being chased by a spiderling and I want to smash a crate to get me some health. It would make that significantly easier. So like, okay, but on the other hand, I can still run up to the crate and attack whilst. Basically, the reason I say it would make it easier is because I can do it whilst moving, which means I don't have to stop and risk being hit. But like, I can do that by just walking up to the crate. Like, I can do that anyway, so I don't know. Okay, so the thing is, it's not worth farming on the spiderlings too heavily at the moment with this gear because once I get to, well, I don't know, maybe it is, but I can, if once I get to level 15, I'll have something that does what, 233 damage, something like that. I'm currently doing 122 with my ranged weapon, so like, might as well wait. But I mean, I've also got to get up to level 15 first, so these ones that actually are missions requiring me to smash spiderlings rather, they are worth doing. I love the random number generation. I think that's random number. I think that's the random number generation being weird, or maybe that is just how they dropped in life. I don't remember. Just know Avery's random number code's haunted. But we love to see it. Oh yeah, let's keep going. So yeah, let's do 20 of these, do some farm. We need to build, what, 43 turrets? That's doable. I'll probably be doing this for like an hour and a half or so. Possibly longer, we'll see. So yeah, should have that by that point. And yeah, we're just going for level 15 at the moment, because level 15 is when we unlock rank 2 faction gear, and by the time we're level 15 we'll have a decent number of faction tokens as well. Wait a sec. Okay, what? Okay, so I've got all of the shinobi. I think I've just got the shinobi hood. Yeah, okay, so I haven't started grinding out the shinobi class yet. I might. Okay, depends on how many faction tokens I get, but I might not grind out the shinobi. Oh no. Okay, so the thing is, I kind of don't want to grind out the shinobi class, but it is free achievements. If I do. So like, if I grind out the shinobi, well, I say free achievements. It's not free, but they are achievements I can get, and achievements are, I don't know, they're not super hard to come by, but like, because the mission chain isn't really complete past an S. Like, you've got to get you've got to find use score wherever you can get it. So like, it's going to be worthwhile to pick up the full shinobi class, because that will also get me an extra imagination point as well. Because I didn't realise that until recently, but yeah, every time you complete a class, it gets you an extra imagination point, which is very nice. Surprise back. So you always want to go for whatever will get you the best chance of gems, because you can get achievements from gems. And you can't get achievements from med packs. I don't think you can anyway. None spring to mind. Once this lab report? Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter. The lab report's done. So happy. I was talking. The reason I just began with that is I was talking about in a previous stream. That was why I haven't done any streams recently. It's the lab report. Well, that and coming back home from uni. But yeah, I haven't been doing any because of the lab report, and the lab report is now done. It's been completed. I'm a very happy ninja. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a. In theory, people can get money off of YouTube videos with LU content. Or at least in theory people are. In theory they should not be allowed to. Because, so, everyone makes money off of Minecraft videos, right? We all know that. But there is a particular clause in that Minecraft kind of had in their EULA. I don't think it was an exemption clause. It might be. I don't remember precisely how it works, but basically Minecraft specifically allow people to make money off of their game on YouTube. Lego Universe was before, like, gaming on YouTube was a thing, etc. And so, sorry, I'm saving up these because it's fun. And so it does not have a clause allowing people to make money. In fact, it specifically says you cannot make money from this game in any way. So you technically shouldn't. There are people who do make money on YouTube off of LEGO Universe content. Happy Chappy does get sponsorship from his videos, some of which are on LEGO Universe content. It's a bit of a grey area. Okay, so having said all this, genuinely, to Purple Shadow, like, thank you so much for the offer. At some point in the future, if I'm kind of, I don't know, I categorically said no, I would never do donations, etc., for, like, stream, etc., and the other day, and I don't know, maybe it's less categorical than that, but at the moment, I am currently just kind of vibing. And I do not feel I should be paid to vibe in any way. But, like, so genuinely, it means a lot to you would even offer. And Isaac Jacob, what's this lab report for? This lab report's for the physics section of my degree. I'm taking a couple of courses this year, and it was on magnetic hysteresis, which is basically how magnets work. Which is really, really cool. I got so hyped when we did this practical at the time, because, like, I've spent, like, lots of the practicals, certainly up to this point, lots of the practicals felt like they were kind of just testing things. Like, the practicals we had in the run-up to this were getting used to using the picoscope, which is how we're taking our voltage measurements in these labs, and we're taking basically everything as a voltage measurement. Then we moved on to the next practical was something along the lines of what was it? Building and using op-amp circuits. So we did some of that in the first one. Op-amps called operational amplifiers. They're just electric component, but they're weird. And yeah. Basically, then the one after that was just testing some, like, non-linear response stuff, and, like, it was cool, but it still kind of felt like, okay, this is basically just maths and, like, numbers. But then this particular report was finally like, okay, we've done all of this. We've done so much, like, we've done so much preparation. These were 8-hour labs. We'd done, like, 3 8-hour labs before this one, and this one we got to, and it's magnetism and hysteresis, and it's cool because I took material science as part of my first year thing, and I saw so many BH plots in one part of our course, which are plots of, like, how a sample gets magnetized as you apply a magnetic field to it. And yeah, I saw so many of those, and yeah, now it's just, and then in this experiment we actually worked them out, and there was some really cool stuff I got to do in it. You can sort of work out, there's some nice things because you get a really nice curve, and you can, from that you can work out stuff like how good something would be as, like, the core of a transformer. You can work out energy losses. There's so much stuff, and it's just so cool that I'd previously seen this in a diagram so many times, but I'd never actually worked with it myself. And it's just so cool to finally see. These are these diagrams I've been looking at in textbooks for ages, and, like, now we're finally actually using them. So it was really cool. I'm a huge fan. But I am a huge fan who's now just rambling on about it. Yeah. Yes, there's an overly long answer to your question, Isaac Jacob. Um, nope, can I just not die, please? I would really like to not die. Hey, worked. So apparently the glitch where you would get trapped rebuilding Stromling mechs if you rebuilt them as they began to respawn, apparently that's now fixed. But yeah, something similar in your course, but still don't get magnetism. Magnetism is, as a friend of mine would say, whack. Oh dang it! I was trying to time that. I was trying to time it so I could test whether or not that thing was still broken, but I didn't make it in time. Yeah, no, I was just. I've kind of got a bit of experience with it, but honestly, like, I spent so much time asking my friends for like just talking to my friends about this particular. Well, I couldn't actually do it for this particular report because I was kind of late to the party and just slow and slow to actually get started on the lab report. But okay, that put me into the quick build state. You saw my character's hands going up to his sides. That was me entering the quick build like building state. But previously I would have been stuck in that state. This time I was not. I can't tell if that's because I timed it like exactly when the quick build despawned, and if that was just perfect timing. But I mean, this was something Winston said was fixed as of this update to DLU. So, like, it seems reasonable to assume that's because of the fix. But I'm a physicist. Let's test it. Yeah, let's see if I can time it. Still not enough levels for rank 2 Paradox gear. Unfortunately not. I've got to get to level 15 for that. And that is what today's grind is. Yeah, for a bit. But yeah, huge shout out to my friends IRL for like putting up with my questions about. We have my very disorganized questions like the day before. They've all been working on this for like weeks, and so I'm just sitting here like the day before, desperately. I wasted so much time doing like complex and like. Okay, I was going to say complex analysis of the data. It's not complex analysis, but I spent a lot of time doing overly in-depth analysis, and then spent yesterday just asking them tons of practical questions about, what do I actually need to have for this in? But yeah, I do not have enough levels. We're just trying to get up to rank 15. I'm grinding on the last time. I probably haven't. Depending on when the last time you watched me was, like, I don't think I've really streamed since then. Because I was coming home from uni and then lab report, and that's been taking up the past couple of days. So I have not played LU in a little while, and there have been patches for various bugs come out since then, which is really cool. That's something I'm hoping to test a little bit today. Gonna see if I can. Quick build. Okay. So if we want to test this, the quick build despawns the second. The quick build's like despawning animation. So you can't see by just watching the quick build bricks when it's going to despawn, but you can if you quick builds flash before they despawn, and so if you watch for the flashing, you can see. If you partially build it and then watch for the flashing, you can see when it's about to despawn. So if we want to see Winston's bug fix in action, that'll be the way to do it then. So partially build it, wait until it starts flashing, and then finish building it, and that should work. Okay, let's not get unlocked. No, come on, respawn. I mistimed that badly. Wait, how did I mistime it that badly? Maybe it doesn't only start when the guy's about to respawn. Okay, let's clear out you guys. Wait a sec. Stop building. So previously... Okay, that's hard to test, but yeah, previously that would have gone locked in place. Did you buy the new Call of Duty now, fam? I'll be grinding an LU. This is my life. I don't know, in fairness, this is it's a nice relaxing thing. It's not like I have to think very hard. Timer is 20... Legend, Winston. Okay. 16. 8, 7. This is rough. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, that... I thought I was good, because people have a habit of count... I know it's like, on average, people count faster for seconds, and so I was counting that down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that time I counted too slowly. I feel I overcompensate by counting too slowly. Okay. I feel, despite the fact you've told me exactly how long I need to wait, I'm still being utterly useless with this. Okay, go. It feels about... Yes! You legend, Vincent! Oh, brilliant, that is fixed. I mean, I know you said it was fixed, and I wasn't exactly doubting you, but, like, it's really cool to... Yeah, but, I don't know. So, I always used to, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. That's how I was used to, but, like... You can say Mississippi quickly or slowly. Same with elephants. That's why I mean, I'm sure there's like if you're reasonably standard about it, like you will count seconds quite well. But yeah, I always find that just a little bit weird. I guess I could just find a piece that's 60 BPM and just get that speed in my head. That would actually probably be easier. Yeah, if you ever get blessed with a... Yeah, okay. No, you're 100% right. So I discussed this loads, but the only thing that will keep LU alive, when it comes back, is community. The game, like it's a fun game. It's fun and enjoyable, but like, I mean, you're watching this, you can see it is not the most insanely adventure action packed of games. It's not storyline driven. There's nothing like that. And like, whilst people will work on new content for it, like there are definitely people who are interested in adding content to the game, like it's not... There aren't many easy mechanisms to add content at the moment, and even if there were, it still takes a while to like bring out content, and people will definitely play through content faster than it's made available. I think that's probably safe to say. So yeah, it does make it... It does make just having a good community and people with whom you enjoy playing so important to the game's survival. Like, this game will not survive. Like, no offense to the game, but it will not survive based on gameplay alone. It will need a strong community. If you speedrun saying the word elephants, maybe it will take less than a second. Elephants. Okay, that was not enunciated properly though. Elephants. Vysky's gonna have a field day with that particular clip. Me just repeatedly saying elephants. Oh, wait a second. Wait, no, this is... Okay, so I've let multiple mechs... I've let multiple things despawn. Like, I haven't been fast enough to pick this up. I'm going to stand here. We're going to watch this quick build. We don't even need to, because you've seen me, because I was testing that out. You've seen me let multiple quick builds despawn. And previously, they would trap you. Not they would trap you, so we've already tested that some work, but previously, they would remain and you'd get a bugged quick build, which you'd be able to see as like the quick build press shift to build and like 2+ icons. But that we haven't been getting. That was... So I'm assuming that fix came out as a part of Vincent fixing the turrets. But like those phantom quick builds disappearing, God, that makes things so much easier. If any of you watching this were there for the speedrun to NS challenge, oh, sorry, those who don't know, NS, Nimbus Station, third world in the game. For those of you who were there for that, like, one of the things that took the most time for us was trying to build the quick builds, because you had to like line yourself up so that you got the single quick build that was there, whilst like if you press shift at the wrong place you just get one of the phantom quick builds. So what I'm wondering, if the reason you could get stuck in the quick build state, I'm wondering if that was due to effectively the quick build didn't get destroyed, it kind of just got transferred to a quick build that didn't exist and that you couldn't build, but you were already building it. So there was no way, because you couldn't build it, there was no way you could ever complete it, so you'd never leave the build state. And so once Winston fixed that, it also fixed the other quick build spawning, because it was properly deconstructing them. I have no idea, this is a total guess. But it seems somewhat reasonable. Opinions on Minecraft. It is a big game. Unfortunately, I do not have a Minecraft account, because I as a kid always used to borrow a friend's account for that. So I unfortunately do not have a Minecraft account. But yeah, I mean there have been multiple attempts. Relevant to an LU channel, there have been multiple attempts to rebuild LU in Minecraft. And none have gotten hugely far for various reasons, but like people have made some pretty impressive, if not a final game, impressive homages. Homages? I think either of those works, but not homages. Yeah. I think that was just neither of the ways of saying that. That was neither of the ways of saying that. That was just not correct. Okay. Nice, Winston. So okay, so they were part of the same Winston. That's cool. Oh, that's nice. I must say, it's really helpful it's brilliant having Winston in chat, because he's kind of just, he actually knows what he's talking about. I don't. Okay, let's do missions. Okay. Complete a mission for you. Oh, I haven't done. You like smashing mechs? I mean, I can. So yeah, that's one thing. So daily missions are, well, I'm assuming they're still broken. We haven't had, there hasn't been a change log that daily missions have been fixed. I don't think. If they have been, I'm going to be very happy. But yeah, I think daily missions are still broken. But like that's one of the things at the moment that makes leveling up quite the challenge, because normally you could just redo daily missions and get, I mean, not a ton of XP, but like there were probably enough daily missions that you wouldn't be able to do all of them in one day. I don't know if that's quite true, but there were certainly quite a few daily missions, so you could spend a decent amount of time doing them in a day, or a decent amount of a day doing them. Wait, did I just get that instantly? It's interesting. Okay, and yep, didn't come up. So okay, yeah, dailies are still broken, but like that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I assumed there hadn't been a fix, but it's always worth checking, because I could have missed something in the changelog. And yeah, so keep going for robo repair, because like we've got to be coming up close to that now. So yeah, it's a nice thing to always remember. If you're looking on like a particular achievement that you're close to completing, you can just go to news. There's probably a hotkey for that. It's probably N, isn't it? Yeah, there you are, N. Okay, so what other ones am I close to? Nimbus Station Achiever, Gnarled Forest Story. Gnarled Forest Story, we should be able to get. That's the achievement for reading all the plaques in Gnarled Forest. I just need to go and be careful. Might need to boom trap kit my way to one of them. Still looking for, I posted about this in the speedrunning Discord, I'm still looking for, if anyone has any ideas, an out of bounds glitch in Gnarled Forest that doesn't require a pirate-only quick build, and doesn't require you to use an out-of-bounds clip. You sound like you have an idea, always works. Yeah. This does remind me of a conversation I had with a friend once, who was like, I can't remember, I was discussing one piece of physics with him, and he was like, how do you always have something to say about it? And it's kind of just like, the reason I always have something to say about physics is because I'll just, if you give me a question about something that I've never seen before in physics, I just think, okay, what's the closest thing I have seen, and start just trying to desperately make a link. Like, most of the time I'm utterly wrong, but it just gives the impression I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so they can't get up that hill apparently. At least said, or at least they're. I don't know. So I don't know how DLU have done their nav meshes actually. I don't know how they, because like for nav meshes you need to know values like what is the steepest slope Stromling can walk up, for instance. And I don't know. I don't know if those values are included in the game somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know where you'd get them. I don't know if DLU. I'm pretty certain DLU generated their own nav meshes. I don't think that's like something they found in a client somewhere. But I like could be entirely wrong. Why is... Can you please smash? Thank you. I'm probably not going to get a chance to finish this quick build before it respawns now. Oh, I did. But I mean, the one thing I would say is blagging successfully, like, you may actually... If you're blagging someone who knows what they're talking about and you can blag it successfully, you probably have learnt something in that process. Because in order to... If you've managed to convince them, you've probably worked out something vaguely... Oh, that's new! That's new, that has not been there before. We have never had that animation play when you... At least I don't. I definitely do not remember that. But I'm pretty certain we've never had that animation play when you build a one of these things. I mean, it's meant to, but I've not seen that. That's very nice. It's a new thing. Big fan. I don't know precisely what's meant to trigger that into play because it didn't trigger for any of the other ones. Is it just that particular one that triggers it? I don't know. I'm assuming there's oh, I thought there was a daily associated with that. I'm pretty certain there is. I don't know why that didn't come up. It's just, I'm assuming I've already got all of the Explorer ones in Avant Gardens, and I know I've literally already looked through my things and checked how many I have. How close am I to Bravo Repair? 92. We've got 8 to go. That's not bad. Not bad. And yeah, so one thing I found quite interesting the other day, I was on my assembly account farming for... I was farming for Paradox Protector, which is the one where you need to smash like a variety of enemies. You've got to smash a certain number of enemies from each like you've got to smash, I don't know, 500 Stromlings, 500 Spiderlings, and 500 mechs. The thing that makes it quite interesting and perhaps a little bit more challenging is the fact that it only starts counting. I don't know if it was originally the case, but in DLU at any rate, it only starts counting once you've completed the previous achievement, which means you can spend ages like grinding one particular enemy type and smash 1,000 of them, but that won't count towards the next like 1,000 parts of the achievement. If you've only... So like that will complete the 500 part of the achievement, but until you smash the rest of the stuff, it won't start counting up towards your next achievement. Speaking of, let's see where I'm at with Paradox Protector, because that's one that's enough of a grind that it's definitely worth prioritizing. Oh, right, got Paradox Protector a minute ago or something. Okay, cool. Okay, I can keep going on mechs then for now. But yeah, no, one thing that surprised me was I was grinding that and sort of running back and forth using range, dropping down stuff to smash enemies, because I was going to summon a life. And yeah, one of the things I found really interesting was I actually made a pretty good number of faction tokens out of it. Not because the mechs drop a ton of faction tokens or anything like that, but because because when you build those quick builds go towards dropping a ton. That's a lot of blue gems. Yeah, those quick builds go towards go to smash other things, and even though the odds of each of the individual things dropping faction tokens is quite low, when you've got your quick builds literally doing the farming for you, there we are, not bad. So we can use this. This is a better weapon, but once we get to level 15, it's going to become pretty much obsolete. So let's just sell stuff. Hello, Harcronium. And yeah, I feel I should also. I'm not used to winter. It's been summer for ages. I'm like, okay, I say that jokingly, but like I think Corona has just felt like it has been summer for ages. There was possibly one of the longest summers ever. But yeah, so I'm sitting here. It is 4 o'clock and it's dark. It is very dark. Because the sun's setting, and that's just wrong. Sun's setting at 4. What is this? I call hacks. Okay, let's just open these packs. Med pack, surprise pack. Goodbye. I'm pretty certain surprise packs can drop gems. So I just realised I said that earlier. I could be wrong about that. I think they can. It's going to evening for me, Huck. That still doesn't work. That I don't need, because I'm Paradox. Actually, I might take these armor polishers back out, because this assembly, I never need armor polish. Oh, no, I've got Mug of Yo. Armor polish is still kind of nice to have. I definitely don't need armor shine, because I don't have that much armor. Now, I'll just drop off all the armor polish. I'm, Smashables exist for a reason. That reason is to give me all the armor polish I'll need. Gem Scepter. I'm pretty certain I don't have the level to use that anyway. I'm pretty certain that's level 25, yeah. There we are. Goodbye. And in theory, in live, you can buy these all back from Honor Accolade. But he's in Nexus Tower, so can't currently get there. Okay, wait, what's next up then? I think maybe... Okay, this is a bit of an issue. Okay, so I need to... Okay, so I need to hop off for a bit, because there's a... Because I literally just did this on a whim, and there's a load of laundry I need to hang up, etc. And if nothing else, lights I need to turn on this room so I can actually see, which possibly would have been a good thing to have thought about sooner. So I think, okay, Stromlings, that I'll get quite easily now for a story. Nexus Tower not implemented yet, or not there story-wise. It's not part of the current. So I'm currently playing on DLU. It is not part of DLU's test, the stuff that's open for testing at the moment. Let's just... No. Why would I even try and do that? I know I'm so bad at the ridge run. I don't remember where it's safe to jump or not. I literally found the spots originally, and I cannot remember them for the life of me. God, that must have... Did I ever do a video on that? Because there was a time when that I was just documenting that. That was a long time ago. The spots that were safe to stand. It's been a while. Hello, the gaming line. I was just saying how I might have to stop streaming for about maybe half an hour or so to do jobs around the house before I come back and stream again. Hopefully sooner, but hopefully I can do it faster, but I don't know. Not that I can actually complete either of those, and I must have completed all the Avant Gardens missions. Like, when I say all the missions, those things. Speaking of the Nexus Tower, remember the Nexus Drawbox. This is one of like the most common questions I see, and I never have a good answer to it. There is no answer at the moment to this question. Like, DOU have not decided yet. I'm pretty certain. I know so on LCDRU, I suggest an LCDR seemed interested in maybe implementing brick donation as a property behavior. So as a behavior you could trigger, which would be brilliant, because there are so many like talented builders, and it should be really nice. And apparently for lots of them, like, it was just a huge grind for bricks. Can't actually do this, but I decided to pick up the mission anyway. Yeah, apparently for them it was a huge grind to get bricks, and that was something I was not aware of. So like a way that you could just donate any spare bricks you had to a builder whose property you're on just by interacting with a Jawbox model or having a Jawbox behavior, that's something I would be very interested in seeing. There are currently no plans for it, but like... Hello, that's not actually MM12. I'm pretty certain. I mean, he's not joined the Discord at the very least. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so friends are now implemented. Ask to be friends. Ask to be friends. Brick goals entirely. Okay, so. I'd love to see it. This is cool. This is the first server where it's kind of where you'd be able to just log on and there may be just people hanging out. That's like, it seems such a simple thing, but no other server has really had that for quite a long time. LCDRU had that for a little while, but like that stopped fairly quickly. That is cool. So just that's so like, yeah, to just be able to look around and just see people just hanging out. That's really cool. Okay, so I think I might call it for a little while here. Go around, do jobs, finish up those, come back and keep going. I mean, okay, the one thing I would say is they have been trying to get testers for next year, like, the entire time. Like, DLU do want testers in as soon as possible. So, like, they have always been trying to get testers in as soon as possible. So they're always going to say they're trying to get tested in for next year. I was doing the maths for this because I'm going to be doing a prediction video for the end of the year, kind of coming up New Year's Eve, etc., because Vicey wants me to do one. And Shinobi's Gear, there we are. I can read this, can get an imagination point. I don't know if I get any XP for that, but it gets me an imagination point, that's nice. But yeah, my personal estimates when I went through all of that was I would definitely expect closed beta within the year, but it could... I really, really want to be careful saying that, because I don't want anyone to expect closed beta within a year. Because, as I have to say, like every time, it's impossible to predict this. Because, like, it could happen literally whenever. It's the devs' lives, and if something gets thrown at them in their personal life, they gotta put that before LU. Like, that's not even a question. Wait a second, I've lost track of what actually is Sorcerer. Okay, Space Marauder. This is Sorcerer. This is Space Marauder. This is Sorcerer. Space Marauder. Why do I have Space Marauder stuff top? But anyway, yeah, I was taking a look at that, and I would guess sometime within a year, but that's a very loose guess. And like I could be entirely wrong. But yes, with that lovely shot of where we are going next, i.e. Narn Forest, I'm gonna leave you guys for now, and yeah, I'll hopefully be back reasonably shortly. Oh, what I would say, okay, now I'll have this ready for the next stream, but I'm going to start putting the link out to the channel I will be doing streams on in future, so that the Ninja Veil U channel, which like announcements, etc., doesn't get too cluttered up. So I will be putting that link out, but I'll still be streaming on here for this channel for today, but at some point in the future I'm going to make the move over, mostly when I'm organised enough to swap the account over on Streamlabs, because I'm an idiot who's lazy. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Like, I'll see you guys shortly, so like hopefully most of you will come back. Yeah. Your old legends. I've been playing on DLU. As always, developer channels in description. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. If you're here, if you're still watching me on a stream, I'm sure you've heard me say that 1,000 times. You know it by now. Developer channels in the description. Show them your support, because like they're the people who make this possible. It's not me. I'm just a guy who sits around playing on it.